Ito ang ayaw mangyari ng China ngayon. Ang biglang dumating sa Pilipinas ang kinatatakutan ng China ngayon. Ayon sa nakalap nating impormasyon, nagulat ang People's Liberation Army nang malamang re-rest back na din sa Pilipinas ang New Zealand Royal Navy. Ayon kay Prime Minister Christopher Luson, suportado tayo ng New Zealand sakaling magkagulo sa West Philippine Sea. Mensaheng ipinarating pa niya ng diretso kay BBM sa Pilipinas. Babala daw ito sa Chinese Foreign Ministry. Ayon kay PBBM, nagpapasalamat siya sa Prime Minister ng New Zealand at sa buong barko ng Royal Navy sa sinabing kakampi sila sa Pilipinas sakaling magkagulo sa West Philippine Sea. Ngayon China, subukan mong bombahin ng Pilipinas, harang kayo sa Royal Navy.
The Philippines welcomes New Zealand's continued commitment to advocate for the peaceful resolution of disputes in accordance with international law, including through the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. Your support, Mr. Prime Minister, and that of the New Zealand government strengthens the overarching principles on which our continued march to prosperity and regional security are anchored. We are delighted to acknowledge the intent of our friends in New Zealand to join our efforts towards a comprehensive maritime security for our region. Accordingly, we look forward to the institutionalization of our bilateral endeavors in maritime security that will have our respective law enforcement and civilian agencies working together to address common threats at sea. Our comprehensive maritime cooperation is envisioned to deal with a wide range of issues from piracy to illegal, unregulated, and unreported fishing, terrorism in the maritime domain, contraband smuggling, wildlife trafficking, amongst others. The next few years will likewise witness our two countries jointly contribute in the global effort to realize the noble goals of the Paris Agreement and minimize the effects of climate change on our peoples and the region.
Together, we are committed to stepping up our defence relationship with President Marcos and I, directing our officials to the pinnings in place for our militaries to be able to work alongside one another in a more frictionless manner. President Marcos and I have reflected on the challenges faced by our region and the international environment, and as two Indo-Pacific democracies, we share values and a common outlook on the world of here in the Philippines in the immediate region, whether it's also in Ukraine or in the Middle East or here within our region in the Indo-Pacific. And I just want to acknowledge President Marcos's leadership on the international stage, with both of us focused on building Indo-Pacific partnerships. The Philippines and New Zealand have been working closely to improve understanding of each other's qualification systems, to deepen the understanding of our respective education systems and better support labour mobility. During our meeting, I reiterated New Zealand's commitment to supporting the development of the Philippines through our International Development Cooperation Programme. Over the last 3 years, New Zealand has provided over $31 million in funding. Amongst other things, this support has delivered climate resilience projects, tertiary scholarships, and support for the Mindanao peace process. In our meeting today, we also discussed the huge economic potential in our relationship, and we are both determined to grow two-way trade by at least 50% in the next few years. And it's great to see bilateral trade between New Zealand and the Philippines not only recover to pre-pandemic levels, but continue to increase. And while dairy remains New Zealand's biggest export commodity to the Philippines, there is an increasing interest from New Zealand companies in the information and technology sectors, manufacturing, renewable energy, and food and beverage sectors looking up to set up new offices in the Philippines. Travel has of course been a major driver for our trade growth, and we have more people moving back and forth between our two countries to visit family and friends, to take up work and study opportunities, and to holiday in our beautiful countries. We want to do more to grow both of our countries' tourism industries. And as I said earlier, our strong and growing people-to-people connections are really what is at the heart of our relationship. Once again, I'm absolutely delighted to be concluding my first official visit to Southeast Asia here in Manila, and I want to personally thank you again, President Marcos, for the warmth and for the hospitality that you have afforded to me and also to our whole team. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ngayon ikaw, bilang Pilipino, ano ang masasabi mo at reaksyon sa balitang ito? Mag-iwan ka ng komento sa ibaba at atin pong babasahin isa-isa.